Hey, hey, welcome to Fixing Fathers, where fathers help fathers to what? Be better fathers. Listen, today I want to talk to you guys about the balding clippers. Now, I've had these clippers for about at least 2 years. 2 years. I purchased them about 2 years ago. And, in the past, I used to use these, um, to basically shape up my beard and then also to bald my head. Because the wonderful thing about when you're going bald, right, and you don't have a choice, you know, you no longer really have to go to the barbershop. You can do this stuff yourself. So basically, I would, scrape my head, scrape my head till it's bald. Also trim up my beard, get it all tight. It takes a little time to get to try to figure it all out. But end result is, if you take your time, your beard will come out tight. Now, I'm gonna actually bald my head in a little while so you guys can see, or you can look at my hair now, right? What little I have. But I'm gonna bald my head, and I want you guys to just see the difference. So I'll do that in a couple of minutes. But let's go back to the balding clippers. Now, these things, I think I paid about $49, $59 for it. Go on Amazon, check out the price, all right? I didn't get you the price, but they're about $59. And oh yeah, the wonderful thing about when you don't have to go to the barbershop anymore is that you can just buy clippers, man. I got a T-liner here. I got another one that edges up. You can just buy clippers. You can just keep on buying them because it's a lot of money that I'm saving. I'm no longer going to the barbershop. It's like $20 a shot all that time. Now I can just buy me the end of the year, I buy me maybe 2, 3 more pair of clippers if I want to. But clippers pretty much last a long time. You take care of them, you get the blades, you're good to go. But these babies right here, this baby right here, the WAHLs, now this joint right here will bald you. It will bald you, but one thing you have to be careful. You really have to. When I first got these joints, they are so sharp. They are extremely sharp, and you have to be careful. So it's not like the T-liner. I used to take the T-liner, right? And I would scrape, man. I'd be scraping my head, and getting it nice and tight and clean. This WAHL's joint right here, this joint right here, you don't do that. No. You'll end up with cuts all over your head. So you really have to, basically what I'm getting at is you really need to take your time. You really need to take your time when you first get them. You're going to go very, very gently, and you just go back and front, back and front. And then after a while, you'll start to understand how and what you can do. But one thing I will say is that these things right here work. This is like a product. I don't get any money from WAHLs. I'm just I've always been excited about it. I've always wanted to do a video about it. They work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little break right now. I don't know if you can see any of my hair that I have on my head now. I don't have, not much, I don't get a lot. My afro is, like if I let my hair grow, I'd look like Mickey Mouse, I have big pom-poms and nothing up here. But I've embraced it. I've embraced it. So, hey, it is what it is, We bald men, we all got to stick together. It is what it is. If you're bald, embrace it. So, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little break here. I'm going to bald my head. I'm sorry I can't really go in the bathroom and show you guys balding my head, because that's just not going to happen. It's ugly. It's ugly. But I will bald my head with these. You can trust me. So I can show you exactly what it looks like. Like I said, I'm just trying to show you a little bit of the hair, a little hair on the sides. I'm going to bald my head so you can see what it looks like when I get back. And hopefully you will like it. And I would say to go out and purchase a pair of these joints if you are balding your head by yourself. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Okay, so I'm back. Just cut my hair with the WAHLs, with the WAHL clippers. These joints right here. Now look at my head. This is the after. Like I said, guys, if you are thinking about dumping your barber and going bald, This is what you get. This is what you get. You get yourself a T-liner. Now, don't think that these become obsolete. No, they don't, because I use this for the top of my head, the sides, right? The sides and the back, right? But in addition, I also use these for the neck, because a lot of times, you cut all of this hair off and you can't forget about the neck. So my hair grows sometimes way down here, way down to the bottom here. So I'll scrape back, back and forth all the way down. But as far as balding, this cuts the time, because the T-liner takes a while. This just cuts it. When I'm using this baby, I just go back, bam, back, bam, back, bam. And I'm talking about one time, and the head is bald. I'm trying to keep this video under 5 minutes. If you're thinking about purchasing or thinking about going bald, and you don't have a choice most of the time, like I said, if I can grow an afro, I probably would. But those days are over. And like I said, I have embraced my baldness. So you guys who have embraced your baldness, pick up a pair of these right here. This will do it. This will do it. I'm not telling you that you don't need the T-liner. You do. You do need the T-liner, because like I said, there's some areas where this thing is so sharp, I don't really trust it. So like around the ears, I'll scrape. I'll take my T-liner and hold on one second. I'll take my T-liner and I'll whop, where I can comfortably do that without worrying about cutting myself. You try that with these babies, you're going to have some scabs on your head. So, like I said, I should have went online and got you the price. I think they're about $59, $69. I'm sorry about that. I will, don't have to be perfect. Just be present. Look on Amazon. They're about $59, $69. And like I said, you save money. When you start balding your own head, you say, well, you can buy clippers. I got these. And even better yet, your own home barbershop. Look, you guys know, there is nothing like this. I swear if I can drink this stuff, I would. This stuff is just like, you go out and you buy, my son, I'm sorry, I'm digressing, but my son got me this Prada set here, so I could smell good. And I don't know what this thing cost, right? But I'll be honest with you. I wear this stuff to work sometime, and people, oh, what do you got on? I don't want to tell them Clubman, but what do you got on? I got so much cologne, I don't even know, but I don't want to tell them Club. I just don't, I should, but Club is not paying me anything, so what the heck? And then also this, I don't know, this stuff, sometimes I use this stuff, Jerry's, sometimes I use this stuff. And this stuff is kind of cool too. But this is, like I said, I would drink this stuff. Oh yeah, let me show you another product that I really live by. After I do my beard, this is something new. After I do my beard all up in here, I throw some of this on. This stuff right here. I don't know. I'm not saying that okay. It just makes my face feel good. For that, I just got it. I just happened to be in the store at Walgreens, and I just said, let me try something new, because I'm saving money, and I'm not going to the barber shop, and I'm not wasting time, and I'm not there for 20 minutes, and I'm not listening to stories about the Knicks and how sucky they are. I'm not listening to about the Lakers, and, I'm done. I'm done with the barbershops. I bring my son to the barbershop, though. But as far as myself, I'm just done. Way back in the day, I'm digressing. Let me just get back to the matter at hand. Purchase these. If you're going bald, get them. Like I said, they are great. This is Dr. David Lee Asbery from Fixing Fathers Incorporated, where fathers help fathers to be what? Better fathers. Talk to you soon. Bye.